Hey y'all, welcome to another Soldier podcast. I'm Jashee, um, Jerry Young, Jerry X, and Jashee, is my elevated name that I chose to represent me thinking of a higher place in my being, and being that higher self. Um, One of the things that I came up with as I was elevating is the term BMW, beautifully made women, or a beautiful made woman. Um, I'm always on here teaching. Right now, I'm cutting up garlic, you see. So I'm always on here teaching what we should eat and so many things, why we die of diabetes, heart disease, and cancer, and all these things. And it kind of uh, bobbles us down. Black women, we lead the pack in so many things. Depression, because we ain't got no man. And then we done developed this mindset, I can do bad all by myself, I don't need no man. All kind of stuff happening to us. Well, beautiful made woman, BMW, is what I came up with when I started finding out that the reason we are getting so ill is because we are beautifully made, sister. We are beautifully made. God designed us a specific way, right? And He made a manual, He made a guide and said, you must have me within you, right? Spiritually, physically, and mentally. So there are things that our body just we can't have in us. It messes with our mind, right? Messes with our health, make us obese, make us have diabetes. And we all say, I don't even eat that much sweets. I don't even do that much this. How come I gotta have this? Because you're a beautiful made woman and you were never supposed to have the trick, the trick that you was given. You was never supposed to have certain things in your body in the first place. Had you have never had it, you'd never be so in love with a pork chop. You'd never be so in love with a crab leg. You'd never be so in love with a cupcake if you never had it. So this is the thing. Cupcakes, they ain't, they bad after you done had all the other stuff that mess up your organs. You never supposed to have a whole lot of cupcakes, but you could have a little cupcake if you didn't have the stuff that you was never supposed to put in your body, like a pork chop, a crab leg, you know, shrimp, all that dirty stuff. That dirty stuff is not made for a BMW. I came up with it because of a BMW car, y'all. A BMW car cannot have cheap gas. Why? It's at the top of the class. A BMW car cannot have cheap gas. Why? Because it's at the top of the class. That's right. That is you, black sister. That is you. You cannot have cheap class. Why? Gas. Why? Because you're at the top of the class. You cannot have pork chop. You can't have that old filthy pig. That pig was not made for you. Why? Because you're at the top of the class. You cannot have them bottom feeders, that catfish, that shrimp, them crab legs, that stuff. Why? Because you're at the top of the class. Look, sis, this garlic, I cut this up daily. Cut this much garlic up if you got 3 people in your household, all right? I got 3 people in my house. I'm gonna cut that garlic up daily. You know why? That fights, it helps you have interferon to help you fight disease for 7 days. Did y'all know that? Keeps off COVID. Yes, 7 days builds up a defense in your system from having that garlic. You are what you eat, sis. Build some defense for your family. If you love your family, take care of your family. Over here, can you see that? So that is some onion, bell pepper, just stir fry, and it's about to go into my beans. They're just about done. 4 minutes left on those beans this morning. So I got to make sure that my family got something to eat. I got something to eat that can help us stay healthy. You know, we get into modes where we're like, well, we got to die of something. And then when you get ready to die, you whine. Oh Lord, gotta go to the doctor. Gotta go to this. I need help. I'm so tired. Look, you can do something about it, sister. You can do something about it today. You beautifully made woman. You can help your man. You can help your kids just by feeding them better because you are what you eat. And remember, why you cannot have cheap gas? Because you're at the top of the class. Woo! Like the BMW car. So we're going to end this with BMW. I hope you got something from this podcast. Yeah, yes, it's a time to shine through. Yes, it's you and me at BMW. Get out that old, it's time for us to be new. And now we're shining like a brand new BMW. Yeah, yes, it's a time to shine through. Yes, it's you and me at BMW. Get out that old, it's time for us to be new. And now we're shining like a brand new BMW. Beautiful man, woman, take none but good things in 'em. Beautiful man, woman, born with a man you will need God in him. God needs to be made cause deteriorate. She ain't herself, so all you hear is hate. Too busy crying and dying to be his helpmate. If it's the truth, he's still lying, she loves all the fake. Socks in the gutter, clean house and butter. Her man gone, she a father and a mother. He left home, now he's out producing others. Every time she turn around, another with my brother. Beautiful man, woman, take none but good things in her. Beautiful man, woman, born with a man you won't need God in him. You start thinking why she thin and you fat. Then you say, why do I have to be black? Straight hair, blind wig, try to get them back. But that's cheap fuel, and you too rich for that. Very cheap fool, you need good gas. BMW, and we are business last. Stop eating garbage and stuff, make us lethargic in the presence of God. But you cussing and fight, too much action in the past. Ruining our appearance. Sister, you don't have to let that girl be your interference. Eat right, live right, build a summer do it. Submit to the will of God, cause he's your reassurance. Yeah, yeah. It's our time to shine through. Yes, it's you and me, a BMW. Get out the lenses. Yeah, yes, yeah, yes, it's our time to shine through. Yes, it's you and me, a BMW. Get out there, ho. It's time for us to be new. And I'll be shining like a brand new BMW. Yeah, yes, it's our time to shine through. Yes, it's you and me, a BMW. Get out there, ho. It's time for us to be new. And I'll be shining like a brand new BMW. Beautiful man, take none but good things in 'em. Beautiful man, woman, born with a manual, need God in him. Beautiful man, woman, take none but good things in him. Beautiful man, woman, born with a manual, need God in him. Hey. Yeah, yeah, it's our time to shine through. Yes, it's you and me at BMW. Get out that hole, it's time for us to be new. And now we shining like a brand new BMW. Yeah, yeah, it's our time to shine through. Yes, it's you and me at BMW. Get out that hole, it's time for us to be new. And now we shining like a brand new BMW. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Since we some BMWs, get out that oh, it's time for us to be new. And now we shining like a brand new BMW. Get that book. How to Eat to Live. Born with a manual, need God in them. Yes, come from God, telling us how to eat to live, telling us how to live. If you see it, if you see somebody with this guidance and you can see the difference, you can see the change, that's what's wrong with you. Get you some. Get you some. Get you some life, you beautiful made woman.